video, I will show you how to make your Fedora look aesthetic with HyprLand setup. This video shows how to install HyprLand on Fedora. Thanks to the GitHub developer for making this video possible, which automates the installation of HyprLand on Fedora in just a few minutes. The first things first, make sure you have a fresh copy of the latest Fedora installed on your PC or laptop. Now, as you can see, I'm running the latest Fedora 41 GNOME Desktop Edition at the time of recording this video. Now open Terminal and type this command to update your system. After that, reboot your system. Now install Timeshift, a backup tool that captures system snapshots. This backup is crucial for restoring Fedora to normal state if you encounter issues after installing HyprLand. Now backup the entire root system and home directories. Then click on Capture to take a snapshot of the current Fedora workstation state. Then go ahead and install these dependencies by running this command in the terminal. Now it's time to set up the pre-configured HyprLand environment using an installer script created by the Maverick developer. Now visit the GitHub page to learn more about this setup. I recommend reading the instructions to understand how HyprLand works on Fedora systems. Now after reading through the page, copy this code and paste it inside the terminal. Upon running this script, you will be prompted with some questions. Type Y and press Enter to proceed with the HyprLand setup. Now follow the instructions precisely. If you have NVIDIA GPU, type Y and press Enter. Now proceed with installing GTK themes, configuring Bluetooth, and installing Thunar and making it your default file manager. Now type Y to enable Waybar keyboard state functionality within the input group. And finally type Y to install Euler's GTK shell overview. Since Fedora comes with GNOME Display Manager, we don't need to install Simple Display Manager. Type N for no. Now type Y to install XDG desktop support. If you wish to install Z Shell or Oh My Z Shell, type Y. Additionally, you can enhance your terminal experience by adding Pokemon color scripts. If you're trying this on Asus ROG laptop, type Y for yes. Otherwise, type N for no. Finally, it's recommended to install JA's hyprland.files. Once the installer starts, it will download, build, and compile core packages from sources. Be patient and respond to any authentication prompts. While the script is running, make sure your laptop is connected to the power source to avoid interruptions during the process. When the script is finished, you will be asked to reboot. If you notice the About text saying all the essential packages are installed, that means the script ran perfect with no issues. If it shows failed packages, rerun the same script and research any problematic packages to ensure compatibility with Fedora. Now once it's resolved, reboot your system. On the login screen, change the session to HyprLand and log in with your credentials and press Enter. And voila, now we are inside the HyprLand environment. This is the most powerful HyprLand configuration you have ever encountered. The developer gives you the freedom to customize the system, modify the Waybar layout, alter wallpapers, and perform numerous other tasks. The first thing to do after setting up HyprLand is to press Super plus H. The Super key is the Windows key on your keyboard. This action brings up a list of key bindings related to specific applications or shortcuts to open wallpapers, configure Waybar style, and much more. I recommend reading this list and memorizing some shortcuts. For instance, to close any application windows, press Super plus Q. Now pressing Super plus Enter launches up the Kitty terminal, where you can see the Z shell environment. Now let's increase the font size of the Kitty terminal. In your home directory, there is a hidden folder named config where all the HyprLand configuration files are located. Now type this command to navigate into config directory, then open the Kitty configuration file and locate the font size setting. Now change the font size value to 20, then save the changes by pressing Ctrl plus O and exit by pressing Ctrl plus X. Then close terminal by pressing Super plus Q and reopen it by pressing Super plus Enter. You should now see the increased font size. Now to edit the HyprLand configuration files, press Super plus E. You will see all configuration files organized neatly. For example, open the user keybinds configuration file to modify the default keyboard shortcuts. Now let's add a key binding to open the VS Code. Assign Super plus C as the shortcut. Then save the changes by pressing Ctrl plus O and exit with Ctrl plus X. Now pressing Super plus C launches the VS Code. You can also switch between the workspaces using a 3-finger swipe gesture. Now to change or update a wallpaper, press Super plus W. This action brings up a panel to choose the wallpaper you fancy. The source for these wallpapers is the Pictures directory. You can add any wallpaper to this folder. Then press Super plus W to find and apply it. Now by default, natural scrolling is disabled for touchpads. Now press Super plus E and open the user settings configuration file. Then press Ctrl plus W and search for input. Now you can adjust the mouse sensitivity, the negative one for minimum and positive one for maximum. Then locate natural scrolling under touchpad and set its value to true. Then save the changes with Ctrl plus O. The changes will take effect immediately. Now to customize the Waybar layout, press Super plus Alt plus B to choose a Waybar layout. For example, you can move the Waybar to the bottom using the bottom layout. For now, I'm gonna choose the top minimal long layout. Then press Super plus Ctrl plus B to change the Waybar style. Now on the top left, clicking on the HyprLand logo opens up the Rofi app launcher. The Waybar also provides more system controls for connecting to Wi-Fi, access the notifications, and opening the power menu. To learn more about Waybar customization, check out the video by JA. I will leave a link in the description of this video. As a bonus part of this video, if you're not satisfied with the HyprLand environment and it's not compatible with your system, you can revert to the original state of Fedora using the backup. To restore Fedora to its default state, log out of HyprLand. Select the GNOME session from the login screen and enter your password. Then open Timeshift and restore the backup. Overall, Fedora with HyprLand offers one of the best desktop experiences, and that's it for this video on installing and customizing HyprLand on Fedora. A huge thanks to all the developers who contribute to making Linux beautiful. But don't forget to explore the GitHub page for more insights into the HyprLand configuration. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Ryo. I will see you in the next one.